fence. So if you're ordering that, that's a really great item. But I want to share with you the 911 Help Pendant. And this is a product that we've been offering for the past few years. And it gives you instant access with the press of a button without paying a monthly fee or without signing up for a monthly subscription. Instant access wherever you are, inside your home or running your errands, at work, at the park, on vacation, to 911. It is our popular 911 Help Emergency Communicator Pendant, but for the weekend and for the summer, we've got a special bundle. So you'll get the 911 Help Pendant that you've seen us offer here at HSN for over $100. You'll get the whole full system, batteries and everything included, but you're also going to get a watch. And this is what they're calling an alarm alert watch. This alarm alert watch comes along with the pendant as a bundle. The watch alone on our website sells for $30. That makes this combination and this bundle the best value that we have ever offered. If you've ordered our 911 pendant in the past and you've got a great story to share with us, we would absolutely love to hear it. I want to walk you through the colors, and then you'll have a chance to meet our expert, Lori Leland, who is going to tell us all about why you might want to buy this. You can choose it in a variety of colors. I'm going to start here with the blue. We're offering it in the purple. We have it in the green, the teal. Down below, we have the classics like your black, white, your metallic. We have it in beige, and then we also have it in the rose gold. To the right-hand side is the alert alarm watch that we're giving you. Remember, that's a $30 value. And then over to the side, you actually are getting the batteries and everything that you need to get started. If you've never seen the presentation on this, Lori Leland is our electronic expert and a guest expert with the 911 pendant. This is an amazing product because the truth is that emergencies happen in our life.
Sure.
And what we don't have is a lot of time.
Right.
We need within split seconds to be able to reach someone in the event of an emergency.
Sure.
And this will allow us with pressing one button to do just that.
And it's no fees going forward. So there
and no phone numbers to remember.
Costs. No phone numbers to remember. No jumping through hoops. You don't have to be at home. There's no Bluetooth, no Wi-Fi. Don't need a cell phone. Don't have to have an account. There's nothing needed. This is a standalone device and there's no cost. So this is a one and done purchase. As the daughter of a little bit older parents, my mom's in her 70s, dad's in her 80s. I won't say exactly where they are in their 70s and 80s, but they're up there. We were looking at this type of technology and it was cost prohibitive for our family. It was about $30 to $40 per month per device. So now my mom has several of these now dispersed through her home, one in her handbag, one in her car, so that I know, and I have the peace of mind, and so does she, that if anything happens, she can press and hold the button. And here's how easy it is to use. So you push and hold that button for 3 seconds. The very next voice you hear on the line is that of your local 911 operator.
911, what's your emergency?
Hi, I'm testing the 911 Help Now pendant. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Great, thank you.
Thank you.
Did you hear that? So two-way communication was automatically enabled. By pressing that button, you're instantly and immediately connected to 911, and it's your local operator where you're pressing the button. So if you're traveling with this, maybe you're doing that road trip driving here to the Florida area, when you get into Tampa, you witness that car crash, you push and hold the button and you're calling the Tampa 911.
Wow.
The nice thing too is, look at the coverage that we have. This is based on cell tower technology, so the coverage map here is truly incredible. Nearly the entire country is covered with your 911 help. Now, with no fees and no ongoing costs. So we love this for peace of mind. And this isn't just older folks. This is all ages. We don't need to tell you how crazy the world is these days, but for young ones, for middle-aged folks, for seniors alike, this is a great, great asset for incredible peace of mind.
So we don't have to turn it on and off.
Nope.
Once we get it at home, we'll put the batteries in the inside.
Yep. We include the batteries.
So it's always going.
Always going. 3 AAA batteries. They go right on the little clip on the back, so you can just unclip this. 2 ways to use it. So you can clip it on or wear it like a lanyard. And because this runs on standard batteries, I actually checked out a competitor. It was between $20 and $40 per month every single month, depending on the service plan you chose. It didn't call direct to 911. It called a call center somewhere. So we all know when seconds count, you want to talk to 911. They're the ones that dispatch the fire trucks, the ambulances, and the police cars. hours. The other one too, you had to charge it every day.
Oh,
this
my
one,
goodness.
You said it, it's always on, always ready to go. And with the included batteries, we expect you'll get about 2 years of battery life out of it.
Battery checking.
And then you have a battery check button that's right over on the side. When that LED light right here goes green, you know your batteries are good to go. That light will turn red when it's time to replace them.
Well, don't forget, we want to hear your stories. We've been very fortunate over the years to hear stories from so many of you who said what a difference this has made, especially in the event of an emergency. But to Lori's point, this is a great product for anyone. This is about having peace of mind. This is about having that extra insurance that if something should happen, you're all set. We're showing you right now the watch. This watch comes with it. This is a brand new bundle. In the past, we've only offered the pendant. Now you get the pendant and this watch. And did you hear that alarm? You can see the gentleman, clearly he had an accident on his bike and needed some help getting up, and that could happen, right? If you're involved, maybe you're exercising or you're riding your bike or on skates or you're outside and you need to grab attention. This watch, we actually typically sell separately. You're getting it today with this bundle. It's a $30 value. And Lori, it's a great watch. It comes with 2 straps, very easy to use.
No skill set required at all whatsoever. If you can push a button, you can get the help that you need by alerting others. And I love the video we just showed because maybe you've fallen and you want someone to know, to draw their attention over to the situation. Here's what you do. You push this button right here, and I'm going to push it. Ready,
okay,
guys?
I'm ready.
It's loud. 120 decibel siren, flashing LED lights to draw attention. We also call this bad guy repellent. So if you're in that situation where someone's making you feel uneasy, you're walking at night, we work shift hours in this business, maybe you're a nurse, maybe you do as well. You could be walking at night. I was at the gas station the other night. I think I told you this. My husband is usually, you know, really good about helping me get gas because I work crazy hours. He was traveling, so I had to get my own gas. And there was this guy walking around the gas station. He had a hood up. It made me really nervous. I had my wrist alarm, so if anything had happened or if he started to come a little bit too close, I was gonna set that off, and that's my bad guy repellent. This has a ruggedized face. This is sweat and splash resistant, and it's all ages, all sizes. We're including 2 bands, so even kids are gonna be able to wear this.
I will tell you, at $79.95, this is a remarkable product. You've seen similar products out there. A lot of you remember the commercial where the woman says, I've fallen and I can't get up. This is a completely different manufacturer, but that particular product, you can only use inside your home. And there was a monthly fee for that product. This is not that. There is no monthly bill. There is not a contract that you have to sign. Most products that are out there that provide you with this type of service, you have to sign a contract for. So I think about those of us that have elderly parents, or for anybody that lives alone. We had a caller yesterday, remember? I don't know if you remember.
Yes.
And she talked about the fact, unfortunately, her husband had recently passed, and so she's a widow now, and she says, I now live alone. And she wanted to be able, and she's a little bit older, and she said, I want to be able to have on my person, on my body, a way for me to be able to reach a 911 operator in the event that something should happen. And I was saying to Lori, statistically, especially as we age, a lot of people end up falling at home, and if you, God forbid, something like that happens to you, and you can't reach your cell phone or you can't reach your home phone, I love that you can have this on a lanyard, or you can have this maybe on your pocket or close to you, so that with one button, without trying to memorize a number, without having to dial numbers, without having to worry about power outages and that sort of thing, no matter what the environment, no matter what the clientele, this climate, this gives you a chance to be able to press one button and reach 911. I want to talk about children for a moment, because we can talk a lot about those that have health conditions, or the elderly, or people who live alone. But think about the children who are going to the parks and walking home from school and going to school in the morning. We live in a really crazy time now, and you can never be too safe and too careful.
Sure, I mean, if you have a teenage daughter who's going off to college, this is a must-have.
Oh, yes.
Absolutely
I can tell you from being a college student many, many moons ago.
Me too.
On those large campuses.
Walking around at all hours.
And it's dark.
Right.
Yeah, I agree
Must-have.
with you with that.
And again, all ages. You know, my dad fell off of a ladder a few years ago, and he ended up laying in the spot where he fell for a couple of hours. He was seriously injured. My mom had no idea. She was inside the house. He was in the garage. He crawled over and was able to finally call for help, and the ambulance finally came once my mom knew to call them. If he had had this, I mean, I swear that event took years off of my life. My dad has since recovered, but it stressed me out, and I was living across the states, you know, several states away at that time. So this is great peace of mind for loved ones. And like I said, my mom keeps one on her handbag, so I know that when she leaves the house, she always takes her handbag with her. She also has one clipped on the visor of her car. So as she's driving, if she's involved in, heaven forbid, or witnesses a car crash, she can press the button. You could be alerting first responders in certain situations where maybe, you know, you're going to be the first to let authorities know what you're seeing. And one of the other things I would suggest too is the bathroom. So the bathroom could be one of the most dangerous areas of our homes. Have one nearby there. And because you're not paying bills, you can actually have multiples of these. We hear from folks all the time who have bought a couple of them and have them, you know, in different areas. We had a caller the other night. I'm going to look and see if I can try to get this video. But it was Judy, I believe. She said the 911 Help Now pendant saved her life. She was having a heart event, couldn't get to her phone, had the 911 Help Now pendant, pushed the button. She said the ambulance was to her front doorstep within 7 minutes. She swears it saved her life.
You know what I like about it? I usually carry my cell phone everywhere, but even today, for example, I came to work, I had my cell phone. I forgot to charge my cell phone overnight, so the battery was really low. So we think that the cell phone is the answer. I think it's an option that's out there, but what if your cell phone, like right now, if something, God forbid, would happen, my cell phone is clear on in another room on the other side, or if you didn't power it and now you can't use it.
Exactly.
So here's an opportunity without trying to remember the password, because you got to put in the password first.
You got to get past the lock screen.
Past the lock screen, and every second counts. With this, you've got to remember there are no buttons to, there are no numbers to remember. All it is it's literally pressing one button and you're going to be connected with the 911 emergency. And it works in your home, but it works everywhere, right? At the mall, wherever you're traveling to. So at work, at play, this is going to work, and there are no monthly fees. Even if you're traveling, in all likelihood, it's going to work wherever you're traveling to as well.
Absolutely. So this is based on cell tower technology. So if you're doing a road trip and you're driving to Dallas, Texas, and as you enter into the Dallas area, maybe you see a building on fire, whatever it is, you're going to be able to press the button and you'll be reaching out to the 911 operator in the Dallas area. And Marla makes a great point. You know, I'd love to think a cell phone is the answer. My mother's of the generation, though, where she's not glued to her cell phone. She leaves the house very often without it. So she doesn't have that protection. Also, when your adrenaline's spiking, do you know you'd be able to reach for your cell phone? Would it be charged? Could you get past the lock screen? That's a lot to ask. In an emergency situation, this is an easy way to make sure you can get to the authorities.
Well, Lori, I want to thank you so much for being here. I want to remind everybody that you're saving approximately $60, $70. This is the best value I have ever seen on this. So if you've seen the presentation before, or if you're watching for the very first time and you'd like to order, it's an excellent value. We give you a 30-day money-back guarantee, and I absolutely know that you will love it. So, Lori, we're going to see you a little bit later on throughout the day, but I want to let you know we are coming up. If you like the pretty tank top,